You're about to learn something important if you've ever questioned if people actually like you, or if you just blend in with the crowd. If you believe that true attractiveness is solely dependent on your appearance or financial status, you're in for a surprise. Even though appearance and wealth are significant, a person's true appeal is found deep within their personality. I'm not advocating that you change who you are. Rather, I want you to enhance your current traits and acquire critical social skills. This will make you stand out like a precious gem and draw fulfilling relationships into your life. This is where Stoicism comes in. From an ancient philosophy, Stoicism has evolved into a potent force for personal transformation in the modern world. Let's look at 10 straightforward but incredibly effective ways to use Stoicism to grow personally. By adhering to these timeless principles, you'll create a happy and fulfilled life that will make you more appealing in both your personal and professional spheres. Are you ready to realize your full potential and unleash your inner charisma? If you're new, click the like button, because each lesson will open a new chapter in your thrilling road to a wonderful future. Please subscribe and share this movie with friends who might also find it helpful. Let's start first and always have a pleasant mood. Being thankful and maintaining a positive outlook can improve your relationships and general health. When you can find joy in the small things in life, you become a positive influence on those around you, spreading warmth and positivity. On the other hand, being constantly negative and complaining not only makes you feel bad but also turns people off. Stoicism teaches us to accept life's challenges with grace and to focus on the things we can change. When you practice gratitude, you align yourself with these concepts. Finding items for gratitude can transform your perspective from what's lacking in your life to what's abundant, which can have a profound impact on your happiness and positivity, even during difficult times. Creating a positive, appealing, and energizing attitude. Imagine you're having a bad day at work. Rather than dwelling on the negative, stop and appreciate the small victories, such as a helpful coworker, a job well done, or a delicious lunch. By doing these things, you not only lift your own spirits, but also improve the environment for everyone else. Thinking positively encourages others to feel the same way. For instance, if a friend is depressed, your upbeat attitude can help lift their spirits. Rather than joining in on their grievances, gently steer the conversation toward solutions and the positive aspects of the situation. This doesn't mean ignoring their feelings, rather, it means providing them with a balanced perspective that emphasizes hope and possibility. A Stoic philosopher named Seneca once said that the only way to be truly happy is to live in the moment and not worry about the future. This insightful saying serves as a reminder to us to find contentment and happiness in the here and now. By cultivating gratitude, you can cultivate a mindset that welcomes the present with optimism and hope. Recall that thankfulness and optimism are strong feelings that have the capacity to transform both your life and the lives of people around you. Have you ever felt like an introvert who avoids social situations? Complaining and being negative may seem like the right thing to do at the moment, but they will only make you feel worse and push people away. Instead, choose to see the positive side of things, say thank you, and maintain an optimistic attitude. With some practice and awareness, you can become a positive light in the lives of others and yourself. It's acceptable to feel that way, but in the spirit of Stoicism, stepping outside of your comfort zone to practice speaking can really benefit you greatly. Having in-depth conversations is crucial, whether your goal is to forge new friendships or deepen existing ones. Keep in mind that while we cannot control how others react to us, we can control how we act and think. You don't have to change who you are in order to become a better social worker. Rather, you can develop new connections by becoming more adept at connecting with others while remaining true to yourself. For example, when you're having coffee with a friend, simple gestures like smiling and leaning forward slightly can convey interest, and attentive listening can help both of you feel heard. Activating your listening skills to truly understand what the other person is saying and paying attention to their thoughts and feelings while they are speaking, for instance, Letting your friend finish their sentence without interrupting them is another effective strategy. If you desire, establishing common ground might facilitate more easy conversation. To strike up a conversation, ask your friend open-ended questions, especially if the conversation is waning. For example, if your friend says they love a certain TV show, ask them what they like best about it. This will keep the conversation going and show that you care about what they care about. Of course, you should always respect other people's privacy and personal space. It's fine to ask questions and show interest, but you should also be mindful of how comfortable they are. If someone seems hesitant to share personal information, move the conversation to something more serious. In general, it makes no difference if social skills are not your first language. Enhancing your conversational skills can have a significant impact on your personal and professional relationships. Think of it as a muscle that gets stronger with use, just as the Stoics did daily exercises to build their character. Imagine that you were able to strike up a conversation with a stranger, perhaps at a party or informally. Reflect on what went well and what you could have done differently the next time. As you improve your skills over time, it will become easier to connect with others and create lasting relationships. Remember that progress not. Every conversation is an opportunity to learn and develop, so rise to the challenge and see how your connections strengthen and advance. Perfection is what counts. The Stoics held that self-improvement and everyday practice could have a significant positive impact on one's life. If you take their advice, you can enhance your social skills and live a more interesting life than you ever imagined. Number 3. Be trustworthy. One of the most significant qualities you can cultivate is reliability, but frequently canceling plans. Breaking pledges or making last-minute alterations can demonstrate your unreliability. Others may no longer want to share their lives with you in the traditional way, and may cease coming to you for advice on significant matters. Integrity and dependability go hand in hand, since reliability entails consistency and maintaining your word. All healthy relationships, whether they be friendships or romantic ones, are built on trust. Enchanting collaborations or professional associations. Being a reliable person for others is crucial. If you struggle with being dependable, try being consistent in other aspects of your life. Consistency is committing to healthy routines and goals like making a daily routine or working out 3 times a week. These small acts of consistency will help you become more disciplined and form the habit of sticking to your plans. Stoicism philosophy has a lot to say about the idea of consistent behavior. Marcus Aurelius, a Stoic philosopher, asserted that it's critical to honor your commitments. By developing routines and healthy habits, you not only enhance your personal life but also increase your dependability around other people. For instance, let's say you made a commitment to assist a friend with a move over the weekend, but as the date draws near, you realize you have too much on your plate. Rather than backing out at the last minute, keep your word and speak with your friend as soon as you can. Explain what's going on and suggest alternate options, like helping them for a portion of the day or scheduling a different time. This maintains your trust and demonstrates your concern for their needs. Being dependable also entails holding other people accountable. If you consistently show up for work and fulfill your commitments, others will recognize your dependability and will probably hold you to that level at work. Your supervisors and coworkers depend on you to meet deadlines, so being responsible fosters trust and respect and strengthens relationships. Being dependable also helps you advance professionally by allowing you to complete assignments and contribute to team activities. If you consistently submit your work on time and in good condition, the people working on the project will trust you more and view you as a valuable asset. Let's say you are working on a really significant project with a group of individuals. The Stoic school of thought advises us to concentrate on the things we can control, such as our actions and pledges. By being dependable, you may ensure that your actions are consistent with your beliefs and ideals. Being a calm and reliable person in all facets of your life, including your personal relationships, strengthens bonds with friends and family and builds a support system. For instance, when a friend calls you during a difficult time, knowing they can rely on you to support them, comforts them, and affirms your role as a dependable being. Trustworthy is a valuable quality in a friend, spouse, or coworker. When you choose to be dependable, you create enduring connections built on mutual respect and trust. Take on the task of being dependable, and your possibilities and relationships will increase. Number 4. Engage in social interactions. Stoicism emphasizes embracing discomfort and stepping outside of your comfort zone are essential for personal development. This guideline might assist you in understanding how to act in social situations. First, let's discuss what happens when you purposefully avoid people. If you consistently avoid talking to others, what happens? Imagine you're at a party and instead of standing in the corner, try talking to people. Start small, maybe start a talk with someone who isn't around anyone else, or join a group discussion about something you're interested in. This will help you improve your social skills and show others that you value their company. People may perceive you as uninterested, cocky, or even rude. It's important to remember that interacting with others can change how they see you and how you see yourself. Finding a balance between spending time alone and with others is crucial. You don't have to exhaust yourself by attending every event or joining every organization. Instead, choose a few hobbies that you enjoy. For instance, if you enjoy reading, you can meet people who share your interests without being overly busy by joining a local book club that meets once a month. Consider this procedure as an ongoing endeavor. Don't merely rely on chance encounters at the grocery store or at work. Seek out opportunities to socialize by attending neighborhood events, enrolling in a class, or lending a hand with a cause that matters to you. These activities foster a natural environment for social interaction and can lead to the creation of new friendships and contacts. The Stoics deliberately sought out social settings because they thought that tenacity and fortitude could overcome any obstacle. These are positive traits that you are exhibiting. You may feel uncomfortable at first, but every interaction pushes you beyond your comfort zone and increases your social confidence. So go ahead and see how your social life changes by striking a balance between time spent alone and with others. If you take the first 5 steps, attend social events, and improve your social skills, you'll discover that these efforts result in deeper, more fulfilling relationships and a stronger sense of community. Maintain your composure when you feel overwhelmed in social situations. Your body may then trigger the fight or flight response, so it's critical to remain composed. In tight social situations, maintaining composure under pressure is a talent that can be learnt and fits in perfectly with Stoic ideas. In order to respond thoughtfully rather than impulsively, Stoicism advises us to concentrate on what we can control and accept what we cannot. Recall that you are in control of what you do. So even if your heart is racing or you want to cry, take a slow, deep breath and try to center yourself. For instance, if you forget a crucial point during a work presentation, don't panic. Instead, take a deep breath and try to recall it. This will not only help you regain your focus, but it will also earn you respect from the audience, who will admire your ability to remain composed under pressure. As a result, your presentation will likely go more smoothly. Consider times when you were worried and consider how you responded and what you could have done to maintain composure. Talking to people you trust about your concerns and anxieties can also help you write better the next time, but it's crucial to strike a balance. Use these reflections as a guide. While talking about your feelings is healthy, you should refrain from showing off your rage or pouring your thoughts on everyone. For instance, if you're upset with a coworker, find a mature and controlled manner to discuss it instead of venting to others. Epicus, a Stoic philosopher, once remarked that it doesn't matter what happens to you, what matters is how you handle it. This remark serves as a stark reminder that our responses to stress define who we are. Maintaining your composure enables you to make wise decisions. People are naturally drawn to people who can maintain their composure, especially in trying times. However, keep in mind that developing composure is a journey. Each step you take to maintain your composure in social situations is a step toward becoming emotionally stronger and wiser. The Stoics placed a high value on inner peace and self-mastery. The next time you're feeling nervous, keep in mind that rising can help you manage yourself with poise and confidence in social situations by using these suggestions. Remind yourself of the importance of serenity. If you've read this far and are still with me, please take a moment to leave a comment below with your thoughts. Over time, you'll find that being composed comes naturally to you, and people will respect and admire your ability to do so. I'm glad for the quiet. This small action demonstrates that you truly understand the lesson. Let's move on to number 6. Confidence is a strong quality, and overcoming self-doubt is essential to developing it. This doesn't mean you shouldn't consider your options or own up to your mistakes. Rather, it means letting go of the ongoing concern about your level of competence. Having faith and letting go of doubt enables you to recognize your worth in the eyes of the Stoic. The idea that you should concentrate on what you can control and accept what you cannot is based on the theory that you are strong, intelligent, and attractive enough. Understanding who you really are and what you are capable of will give you confidence. This kind of thinking can assist you in developing unwavering confidence. Consider what will happen if you trust your judgment when making a decision. Use the knowledge and experience you've gained. It's a useful tool. For instance, if you're in charge of a team project at work, trust your ability to make wise decisions. People will respect you more for your confidence. Create a positive and productive environment. Take decisive action. Making a decision demonstrates confidence and resolve. For instance, if you're organizing a community event, don't worry about every little detail. Instead, make a decision based on the available information and move forward. Your decisiveness will expedite the procedure and demonstrate to others your reliability as a leader. A crucial component of confidence is advocating for necessary actions, which entails endorsing your viewpoints, helping your team, and accepting accountability for the outcomes, such as when you support a particular strategy and confidently make your case in a meeting despite the opinions of others. You'll get respect and pause because of your aggressiveness and clarity. Gather your thoughts by taking a deep breath. Maintaining your composure under pressure will not only help you regain your focus, but it will also win you the respect of the audience. Your presentation will likely go more smoothly as a result of their admiration for your ability to handle your emotions. Developing emotional intelligence and balance is a practice that calls for self-awareness and the ability to handle your emotions well. One way to do this is to reflect on previous instances in which you have felt stressed or anxious. Then, ask yourself how you handled those situations and what you could have done differently to remain composed. Talking to people you trust about your concerns and anxieties can also be helpful, but it's crucial to strike a balance. Use these reflections to help you write better the next time. Discussing your feelings with others is beneficial. Avoid expressing your anger or throwing your sentiments on the table. For instance, if you're upset with a coworker, find a calm and collected approach to discuss it instead of venting to others. Epicus. A Stoic philosopher once remarked that it doesn't matter what happens to you, what matters is how you react to it. This remark serves as a stark reminder that our responses to stress define who we are. Maintaining your composure enables you to make wise decisions. People are naturally drawn to those who can maintain their composure, especially in trying times. However, the Stoics thought that developing emotional strength and intelligence is a journey, and that each step you take toward maintaining your composure in social situations is a step toward that goal. In the significance of having inner serenity and self-control, these tips can help you manage social situations with poise and confidence. So the next time you're feeling apprehensive, keep in mind that rising tranquility can help you feel better. If you've read this far and are still with me, please take a moment to leave a comment below with your thoughts. Over time, you'll find that being composed comes naturally to you, and people will respect and admire your ability to do so. I'm glad for the quiet. Now that you've demonstrated that you understand the message, let's go on to number 6. Being confident is a great quality, and one of the most important things in developing confidence is letting go of self-doubt. This doesn't mean you can't reflect on your decisions or own up to your mistakes. Rather, it just means letting go of the never-ending concern over how excellent you are. According to the Stoic theory, doubt can help you realize how valuable you are. You are strong, intelligent, and attractive enough to be accepted for who you are, and you should concentrate on what you can control rather than accepting what you cannot. Understanding who you really are and what you are capable of can give you confidence. This kind of thinking can assist you in developing unwavering confidence. Consider what might occur. When making decisions, trust your judgment and the knowledge you've gained from your experiences. This is a useful tool. For instance, if you're in charge of a team project at work, trust your ability to make wise decisions. People will respect you more for your confidence. You'll also create a positive and productive environment. Taking strong action and making decisions demonstrates confidence and resolve. For instance, if you're organizing a community event, don't stress over every detail. Instead, make a decision based on the facts. This will expedite the process and demonstrate to others your reliability as a leader. Another crucial component of confidence is speaking up for what is right. This entails standing up for your principles, encouraging your group, and accepting accountability for the outcomes. For instance, if you are in a meeting and you believe in a particular plan, you should make your case with confidence even in the face of opposing viewpoints. Your assertiveness and clarity will win you respect. Gather your thoughts by taking a deep breath. Maintaining composure under pressure will not only help you regain your focus, but it will also win you the respect of the audience. Your presentation will likely go more smoothly as a result of their admiration for your ability to handle your emotions. Developing emotional intelligence and balance is a practice that calls for self-awareness and the ability to handle your emotions well. One way to do this is to reflect on previous instances in which you have felt stressed or anxious. Then, ask yourself how you handled those situations and what you could have done differently to remain composed. Talking to people you trust about your concerns and fears can also help you write better the next time. However, it's crucial to strike a balance. Use these reflections as a guide. It's healthy to talk about your feelings. However, you should refrain from venting to others or displaying your rage. For instance, if you're upset with a coworker, find a calm and collected manner to discuss it. Epicus, a Stoic philosopher, once remarked that it doesn't matter what happens to you. What matters is how you react to it. This remark serves as a stark reminder that our responses to stress define who we are. Maintaining composure enables you to make wise decisions. People are naturally drawn to those who can maintain their composure, especially in trying times. However, keep in mind that developing composure is a journey. Each step you take to stay composed in social situations is a step toward becoming emotionally stronger and wiser. The Stoics placed a high value on inner peace and self-mastery. By adhering to these principles, you can handle yourself with poise and confidence in social situations. So, the next time you're feeling nervous, keep in mind that remind yourself of the power of serenity. Breathe, stay in the moment, and respond calmly. Eventually, you'll discover that maintaining composure comes naturally to you, and if you've persevered this far, others will appreciate and admire your capacity to do so. Alongside me, would you kindly take a time to comment below with "I'm glad you're calm"? This simple gesture indicates that you understand the message. Let's go on to number 6. Being confident is a great quality, and one of the most important things in developing confidence is overcoming self-doubt. This doesn't mean you can't reflect on your decisions or own up to your mistakes. It just means letting go of the ongoing concern about your level of competence, having faith, and letting go of the Stoics believe that you should concentrate on what you can control and accept what you cannot, and that knowing your actual self and your potential will give you confidence. Doubt helps you see how valuable you are, according to the Stoic theory. You are intelligent enough, strong enough, and attractive enough. This kind of thinking can assist you in developing unwavering confidence. Consider what will happen if you trust your judgment when making a decision. Use the knowledge and experience you've obtained. It's a useful tool. For instance, if you're in charge of a team project at work, have faith in your ability to make wise decisions. Because you exude confidence, create a good and productive environment, and take decisive action, people will believe you more. Making a decision demonstrates confidence and resolve. For instance, if you're organizing a community event, don't stress over every little detail. Instead, decide based on the information at hand and proceed. Your decisiveness will expedite the process and demonstrate to others that you are a reliable leader. Speaking up for what's right requires confidence as well, so do not hesitate to back your own opinions. Supporting your group and accepting accountability for the outcomes, such as presenting your case confidently in a meeting if you are a firm believer in a particular plan, even in the face of opposing viewpoints. Even if you succeed in getting respect for your assertiveness and clarity, you'll still feel hollow on the inside. Instead, concentrate on the things that bring you joy. Discover your identity and your passions. This may involve taking up new interests or learning more about something you are interested in. People will be drawn to you because of your enthusiasm and sense of purpose. For instance, if you have always been interested in photography but have never taken any action because you believed it wasn't practical. As you delve deeper into this passion, you'll find the joy and fulfillment that come from doing something you love. Your passion will show, and people who value your genuine interest and enthusiasm will naturally be drawn to you. Start small by taking pictures with your phone. Join a photography club. Take an online course. It always amazes me how a Stoic philosopher named Elias composed it. This insight illustrates the paradox that many of us experience, where we prioritize the opinions of others over our own happiness. We all care more about other people's opinions than our own, but we love ourselves more. Living for yourself doesn't mean ignoring other people. Rather, it means placing an equal value on your own happiness and well-being as you do on theirs. By being true to who you are and pursuing your passions, you can create a fulfilling life that will inevitably lead to opportunities and positive relationships. Remember that genuine change, particularly in the area of personal development, takes time. If your objective is to maintain the attraction of your personality by being true to who you are, you will succeed in doing so. Enjoy the process. 9. Follow your passion and happiness and see how it transforms your life and attracts others to you. Be honest with yourself. The Stoic philosophy holds that genuine relationships require honesty. If you only act as though you're interested in what other people have to say, others will notice, and that's a huge turnoff that makes them want to avoid you instead. Be sincere and truthful. One of the most crucial things to keep in mind is to be true to who you are. When you accept yourself for who you are, you align with the Stoic ideal and draw in people who respect you for who you are, without pretending to be someone else. Being authentic fosters trust and genuine relationships, but trying to sell yourself or appear overconfident will just put a barrier between you and them. People can usually detect when someone is lying. Being genuine about your true interests and points of view will connect with people more than any artificial enthusiasm about things you don't care about, so if someone at a networking event seems interested in your work, don't fake passion about those things. Forced excitement. Being authentic is showcasing your best self. You don't need to try to impress others. Who you really are is wonderful. Being true to yourself improves your own mood as well as the moods of others. In a social situation, say you're talking to someone who has a different opinion from you. Rather than pretending to agree or ignoring their point of view, have a respectful conversation, share your honest opinion, and listen to theirs. This can help you understand and respect them more, even if you don't agree with them. This authenticity shines outward, attracting people who value you for who you are. Epicus, the Stoic philosopher, emphasized the value of inner integrity in his concluding remarks. He taught that we should strive to live our lives in a way that is consistent with who we truly are, and not allow other forces to alter who we are. An excellent way to put this idea into practice is to be honest in all of your interactions. When you are honest, you live a moral life and draw other honest people into your circle. Being honest not only strengthens your relationships but also increases your confidence at work. When you're pleased with who you are, people who love and respect you automatically gravitate toward you. It doesn't matter what other people think. When in a business meeting, for example, If you don't know the answer to a question, it's best to admit it and say you'll find out later rather than lying or being evasive. Being honest can help you stand out to those you deal with and do business with. In interpersonal relationships, being sincere fosters mutual respect and trust. Being open and honest with family and friends allows them to feel comfortable being themselves, which is essential to building lasting relationships. Being honest with one another also strengthens bonds and fosters positive environments. Connect with being truthful entails developing genuine connections with people based on respect and understanding. So be true to who you are, live truthfully, and observe how your relationships develop with genuine attraction. Number 10. Trust. Try not to worry too much. Having a sense of humor in everyday situations can be a great approach to build relationships and showcase your individuality. When you laugh a little, you show that you're not dull and that you can be nice. If you take life too seriously, you can be disappointed when things don't work out as you had hoped. Being wealthy can make us angry, and Stoicism, which teaches us to accept what we cannot alter, can help us have a more humorous and carefree attitude on life. In addition to exercising caution, it's a good idea to have an optimistic outlook. Maintaining equilibrium can prevent you from being a nasty person. Humor can be a powerful tool, but it's important to find the balance between being funny and being rude. The key is to use humor to connect and uplift, not to insult or offend. If you can find this balance, you can create an environment where people feel interested and welcome. Consider Nellie, who never takes chances or enjoys moments that happen by chance. If your flight is delayed and everyone is getting antsy, a well-timed joke can help ease the tension. For example, you could say something like, "Well, at least we don't have to worry about the plane taking off without us." Epicus, a Stoic thinker, stated that how you respond to something counts more than what happens to you. This sage advice serves as a reminder to select our responses carefully. By being upbeat and finding the humor in life's ups and downs, you can handle them with. Humor can improve relationships and add enjoyment to them. Grace. When you can laugh at the challenges life presents, you develop emotional resilience. This resilience makes you more appealing to other people because they can see that you can handle life's challenges with a smile. By making things lighter and more fun in your interactions, you make yourself more approachable and have a positive effect on those around you. So embrace the lighter side of life, share a laugh, and watch as your relationships grow with joy and positivity. Laughing with family and friends creates memories and strengthens relationships even in romantic relationships. A good sense of humor is often seen as one of the most attractive traits. We appreciate your participation in this life-altering. If this video inspired you or taught you something new, please give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends and family so they can also learn from these timeless lessons. We need your help to keep creating content that makes a difference, so don't forget to hit the subscribe button and click the bell. Throughout your journey, your charisma and social skills will improve. Remember that your personality is not set in stone. It can be changed and improved over time.